Are you prepared for ROTI, return on time invested? Friends, in the last episode, I talked to you about hourly worth. The second key in the 5 elements that I spoke about is ROTI, return on time invested. We have all heard of ROI, which is return on investment. It implies a financial gain out of a financial investment. But this one is subjective. It is how happy, how satisfied, what sense of achievement do you get out of the time you invest in a particular activity. Now, I talked about the hourly worth, and if your hourly worth is 1000 rupees, and I said in the last video that if you go for a movie and you spend 1 hour there, you know that you have invested 1000 rupees worth of your time. Taking the same case, if you came back and found that that was a good movie, you served your purpose, then you have a high return on time invested. Otherwise, no. Let's say that you went to have a cup of coffee with a friend of yours and you sat in a restaurant. And in that 1 hour, which is your 1000 rupees worth of investment of time, you really enjoyed. There was no business talk, there was no financial gain, but that 1 hour took you back to your school days and you were very happy with your conversation and you came back very happy, very fresh to now take on other jobs and all. I think you got your 1000 rupees worth. So your return on that time invested was high. But let's say if you had gone for this cup of coffee and when you had a conversation with your friend, he came out with things like, life is so bad and my wife is so bad and the traffic is so bad and the, pollution is there and traffic jams are there and, life is so bad. And he kept saying that and you said, oh, stop it now. Yeah, had too much of it. And sometimes, when I come across somebody who's talking too much of negativity, I just excuse myself with some excuse and just leave that meeting or the conversation. Because I love to surround myself with people with positive attitude. Now, if you went through that, your return on that time invested was not only zero, it was negative. Because when you came back, you probably needed another half an hour to 1 hour to get out of that negativity to start your work again. So this is return on time invested. This is a beautiful way of measuring it. So what we do is we have a tool which is a measurement or a scale from 0 to 4. 0 implies that there was no return, no happiness, nothing achieved out of that activity. So let's say you went for a meeting and if somebody asked you what was the result of the meeting, you said it's worthless, I rather would have not gone for it. I gained nothing out of it. That is 0. And 1 is when it wasn't bad, it was okay, but I did not get my worth. I could have rather sat on my office and done some work. I would have done better. 2 is average. I got what I wanted. So it's just okay. I mean, in that 1 hour of that activity, I got my satisfaction. 3 is when I got a little more. What I expected or what was my 1 hour investment of time, I think I got a little more than what I expected or what I was looking for. And 4 is on top of the world. Oh, it was amazing. I didn't expect that to happen. It was balle balle. It was really nice. Now, this is something that you can use in your meetings, in your activities in the corporate world, as well as personally you can use it in your own life to see whether the return on time that you invest is good or not. So once you combine hourly worth and roti together, you really start getting the best out of your life. In the next video, I'm going to be taking you to the third element, which is surfing the time wave. And that will take you to another level. So stay tuned on. Don't forget to see the next video on surfing the time wave. And if you like this video, remember to like it, put your comment, and if possible, share it on social media so that your friends can also learn it. We are all wanting to build a time conscious society. Are you willing to join in that league, which is called the Time Investors League? Please put your comments and we'll help you join the Time Investors League. Thank you and see you in the next session.